Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now if this is your first time here, hey, welcome. My name is Dianne and I am super excited that you found your way here. Oh my god, it has been a long time coming, but I am excited to get these videos out and to get them up and rolling. Now if you read the title, then you know that this video is going to be about the 5 things that I gave up for the entire month of August. 31 days. I had no soda, no juice, I had no candy, no Twitter, and no meat. This was the hardest one, like no meat. Oh my God, y'all know I love my chicken, I love my turkey, but this right here, this was the hardest one. 31 days, no soda, no juice, no candy, no Twitter, and no meat. I'm gonna tell you guys how that happened, why I even thought to give those 5 things up. Random, right? Random things. Decided to give those up, and what results I noticed after I had completed it. So stay tuned, check this video out, make sure you like it if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Y'all ready for this intro? Did y'all miss it? Tell them I'm on my way. Oh yes, also, if you have noticed, I have a slight lisp, and that is because I have these aligners in my mouth, these invisible aligners. I'm trying to straighten my teeth. And so it is very hard for me to talk with these things in here, but I'm trying to push through it so I can get these video out. So just bear with me, y'all. But let's go ahead and get into the video.
All of these detours, I cannot be sure if this is the right way, but I stay on pace. Yeah, I'm on my way. Tell them I'm on my way.
And the pier.
On my way, on my way, on
Wait
my
a
way.
damn minute.
I'm on my way, on my way. Tell them I'ma get this show.
Okay, so as some of you guys know, for the month of July, I gave up soda and candy. No soda and no candy for the entire month of July. And I was very successful with that. Like, very surprisingly successful. Because I love me some candy and I love me some Canada Dry, some ginger ale, okay? So I was really shocked that I did so well with that. So then for the month of August, the gentleman in my life, the amazing man who has come into my world, and we're going to talk about him in another video, but he decided he wanted to do a pescatarian challenge. So for the month of August, he was like, let's just do no meat except for like fish, just seafood and stuff like that, pescatarian. And so I was like, oh, okay, like that should be easy. Like, I said that should be easy, no problem, right? So that meant no beef, no pork, no turkey, like none, no chicken, like none of that, right? And so conveniently, this is when Popeyes decided to come out with this damn chicken sandwich that I still haven't tasted. Like, I don't know nothing about it because I was doing the challenge with him, so I don't know nothing about this chicken sandwich. I'm just seeing everybody talking about it, but you know, it ain't went through my soul yet. I don't know nothing about it. But yeah, so just fish, seafood, just in that area, right? So now I was going on a fast for the month of August. I had some things that I needed to talk to God about, and I needed God to talk to me about. So I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna already do the meat thing with him. So for you, Lord, I'm going to sacrifice some things that I really, really love. And y'all know I love my juice. And I had just finished doing the soda cleanse, okay? So I didn't have any soda in my system for 30 days, and I didn't have any candy in my system for 30 days. So I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna keep going. Now, keep in mind, when July was coming to an end, I was counting down the days like, ooh, at 11:50, I'm like, ooh, it's almost midnight. I can turn this thing around and I can finally have my soda and I can finally have me some candy. But I was like, as a sacrifice, I'm going to show, because I needed to hear some things from God. So I'm like, I'm going to do this fast, and as a sacrifice, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give up candy for another month, this entire month of August, and I'm going to give up soda again for this entire month of August. And even to stretch for that, I said even more, just to show you how much I'm really trying to hear from you, Lord, I'm going to go ahead and give up juice too. So this means I'm drinking nothing but water. That's it. No tea, no coffee, no nothing. Just straight water for 31 days. That's it, right? So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go a stretch further because y'all don't understand, like, and some of you guys can see it like through my Instagram. God has really made a huge transition in my life. That's why I know that it was a purpose for this entire, like, my fast was not in vain. Like, the Lord done changed some things around. My energy, my everything is totally different. And I do believe it's because I really put my focus and my trust in my love. That's another video for another day too. But God done did some things. Anyway, so I said, I'm going to go a step further. I know I have a thing with Twitter. So I said, okay, I'm going to give up Twitter too. 31 days, no Twitter. Like, I'm giving it all to you, Lord. All my favorites. You can have the meat, the Twitter, the candy, the soda, all that. You can have it. Just take it. And I pray that it's not in vain, and I pray that it's pleasing and acceptable to you. So that's how it came about, okay? That's what made me decide to give those particular 5 things up, okay? Okay. So I already know that there's going to be that group of people that are going to be like, well, I don't eat meat anyway, so that would have been easy for me, or it's 2019, who still drinks soda? I get it. Yay for you, sis. But as for me and my life, as for me and what I got going on, those 5 things played a huge role in my daily life, and I didn't even realize it until they were taken away. Like, I didn't realize how many times I actually checked my Twitter app until I deleted the app. Like, I deleted the entire app. Like, no, you got to get off of my phone so I don't even think to check you. And then as far as, like, how much juice I consume, I didn't realize how much y'all, I felt like Tanisha, like, I love juice. Like, I love juice. And I didn't realize how much I loved juice until I didn't have access to it anymore. Now, let's talk about this meat, okay? Because I'm not a beef eater and I'm not a pork eater. So that was kind of easy. But that chicken and that turkey, baby, that chicken and that turkey was a struggle. It was a struggle. And I didn't think it was going to be, but it was a struggle. It was even more of a struggle because I'm not a fish eater. Like, I'm not a seafood eater like that. Like, I will, but it's not like, oh, I need some crab legs, or, oh, I need some, like, nah, I don't, it doesn't excite me like that. Now, babe, like, he was being extremely creative. He was, shrimp and grits and fish tacos, and he was making shrimp and fish wraps and all type of stuff. Like, he had his thing going on. Me, because I'm not a big seafood eater like that, I mainly survived off of vegetables and pastas. That's what got me through this month. Other than that, because I wasn't looking forward to eating seafood like that. So it was just like veggies and pasta is what got me through. I will say this took a lot of praying, and I thank God. I felt so weak, like, oh Lord, I just want a chicken sandwich. Can I just get a turkey, please? Like, not a slice of turkey. I want a whole turkey, smoked in the oven by my mama. I want a turkey. Like, I was hungry, y'all. I wanted it, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I loved being that weak, because the Bible says his strength is made perfect in weakness. So I knew in this moment I really had to start praying. Like, okay, Lord, let's talk. We need to have some conversations right now. So it all of this made me get extremely close to God, like closer to God. Like, oh, you have no idea. And I cannot wait to do the video to tell y'all about all of that. But let's stay on the topic. So this one was really hard for me because I wasn't taking in any meats. Like, I would eat like peanuts or something like that, or, eggs. Oh, child, eggs became my best friend throughout this month. But yes, I definitely missed my chicken and I missed my turkey. The meat part was the hardest, definitely. The thing I did notice is that I lost 7 pounds. And I'm not bragging about that, because if we being all the way honest, she ain't have 7 pounds to lose, okay? So that was like, that wasn't the goal. Like, I wasn't in this thing to lose weight. So when I lost those 7 pounds, I just kind of was like, man, I got to get that back in September. Like, we got to get them 7 pounds back. Like, I need that. So that's one thing I definitely did notice. Now, in regards to the no soda and no juice, I am a water drinker. Like, I love water. I do. But I also love juice, and I also love ginger ale. Like, those are my other things, Like, we drink our water daily, but we also like our juice and our soda. And I don't feel like I should be judged for that, okay? So not being able to have that was hard. Like that was difficult because it was like nothing. No tea, which is difficult for me because in the mornings before I begin my day, I like to have a cup of tea. No coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I do like to go to Starbucks occasionally, and I like to get me a caramel frappuccino, no whipped cream, but extra caramel. Do y'all say caramel or do y'all say caramel? Caramel just sounds so like some carrot. I don't know. What you say? Do you say caramel or do you say caramel? Comment down there and tell me which one you say. But in any event, I get extra that. And I wasn't like, it's not a necessity, but it did annoy me because I didn't have the access to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a Vons up the street from my house. Like, I love Vons. That's my grocery store. Shout out to Vons. Vons and Ralph's. Like, those are my two grocery stores. But inside of the Vons is this big old Starbucks. And so I always have to pass it when I'm in the store, and I just be looking at it like 29 more days, 10 more days, 5 more days. And I can have all of that. I couldn't go to Jamba Juice. Y'all know I love me some Jamba Juice, but I couldn't go to Jamba Juice because the thing was strictly water. That's it, right? That was difficult for me.